Wow.
Chorizo, bro.
Whoa, señores.
Bro, this is so weird.
Wow, this is a really bad time to have to pee.
Bro, it's okay, bro. Just down one of these and
Just double.
It's okay.
You can-
I'm gonna
yeah, handle
hold
your
it in
biz.
just for the podcast. Just for the podcast.
welcome to the podcast, Iñaki. This is an interesting collab.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I was literally just hanging out in my house and then I received this text from Jacob and he's like, hey, me and Zolo are coming to the city. Want to hang out and be in a podcast? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. It's a great Monday. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect Monday.
It's a perfect Monday.
Wait, no,
Lobos Monday.
wait, this is a Tuesday.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Lobos.
It's a Tuesday, bro.
Oh,
Just
it's a perfect Tuesday.
it's a perfect Tuesday.
Perfect
It's a
Tuesday.
perfect Tuesday morning, bro. Isn't it?
Perfect Tuesday morning. Yes.
Well, thank you for coming on the pod, bro. Obviously, the pod knows who you are, and if they don't, they're gonna figure out by the end of this episode. But first and foremost, we wanted to, gather the coolest group of Mexicanos that we could for this episode, and you were the first person that we hit up. So
I'm so honored.
yeah, we don't have any friends. So
We
have one friend now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's right. Iñaki is kind enough. We're about to go on a special trip after this to Xochimilco.
That's
for the first time for Jacob
Yeah.
and Iñaki.
Yeah, Solo is the only one of us that has been to Xochimilco. Yeah.
So hey, I don't know. I think we're doing something right here. We're about to be excited.
I wore my board shorts today. It's going to be great. I know you've been learning a lot of flips and stuff for upcoming roles, and I'm just stoked to flip into the water with you. I've heard it's
He
really,
has a
really
big
beautiful.
flipping roll coming up.
Big
soon.
flipping roll.
Big flips. Yeah, man. Party boat. It's gonna be fun. Maybe he'll do a flip in the boat. Let's see how that goes, huh? Maybe he'll talk about it in the podcast next time I come here.
Yeah. We can talk about.
After his recent successes, he goes,
I did.
I've never been on a
sailed.
cruise. We've never been on. Have you been on a cruise, bro?
I was on a cruise for like 2 days. How long were you on a boat for?
I sailed for 80 days. It was a wild experience. One experience that I don't know if I would like to repeat again because it's
Okay.
very tough. But
Okay.
I am so happy that I went through that. And yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience.
What made you decide to go do that? Like,
Well, fun story is actually my sister. Mipsy, can you come here really quick?
Yeah,
Just say hi to the camera.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, come here.
Yeah.
Just come here. Let me give you an example.
Hi.
This is my sister Mia.
It's a party.
She
Party.
sailed in
I
a
said-
boat for 10 months.
10 months.
Because she's crazy.
That's the best way to live.
Thank you,
I'll
Mipsy.
leave you to it.
Thank you.
Talk about
So
your
yeah, she was my inspiration.
Inspiration.
Well, it sounds like we need her on the podcast instead, bro.
Yeah, bro, just get me up the stairs. She has more stories to tell. But yeah, basically, of course, the project in which I was working inspired me a lot. And also my sister inspired me with her own adventures to go sailing. And I sailed for 80 days. It was a really wild experience. I sailed through the Caribbean. I visited a lot of different islands, met a lot of interesting people inside the boat and outside the boat. And yeah, man, it was tough. I can't say I love the ocean. I can't say I hate it. I can say I respect it a lot. It's just I really like the ocean,
Yeah.
but while I was sailing, the ocean it can be a little bit mean sometimes too.
Okay.
Like you are just
so?
like in the boat, you're in a night watch, it's 3 a.m., it's really cold, you're finally starting to get a little bit cozy, you have your hot chocolate with you, and then the ocean just decides, yeah, let's ruin this guy's night, and it just splashes you, and then you're
yeah.
freezing for the rest
Yeah,
of the time you have to be there. So yeah, I think my experience sailing, it was definitely worth it. But it was very challenging.
Okay,
and,
it was a character building moment.
Yeah, it was my canon event. It was.
Oh, okay.
It was a crazy experience. It was
I like the way
insane.
you describe the ocean. You describe the ocean as like an ex-wife with the ocean.
I get along. I respect it a lot. Like that
Okay,
is for
okay.
sure. Like I think we need to take a lot of care of it because I think you can live so many things in the ocean. 1 year in the ocean is 10 years in like normal.
Wait, how
life.
so? Wait. Tell me.
Like
What?
I just feel like when you are out there sailing, you get to experience so much of life in just a few moments. Like in a day, you get to experience waking up super early and being super tired, but then be greeted by the sun.
Okay.
That feels so nice. Eating something that you like, but then it sucks again because you have to clean the restrooms,
Gotcha.
right? But then you sail and you feel the wind and you feel the breeze and it's so
Inyaki's a
nice.
poet.
And you hang out with your friends, but then some drama happens and everybody hates each other, but then you have to
Dang.
figure it out because you have to sail to another. It was just 20 people. Well,
20 people. Okay.
20
okay.
people, then it was 19 because one of the guys got kicked out. Crazy
Wait,
story.
Yo, you made him walk the plank, or what'd you do,
Really?
bro?
You
Crazy.
pulled a stick out the end. You're like,
Crazy drama.
You into the
But
crew.
yeah.
What happened? What happened?
I mean, one of the guys just got in trouble. He didn't, but because we are enlisted as crew. Like we were not just visitors
You got a
in the
job.
ship. Like
Yeah.
I sometimes I was in the ship and I was like, I cannot believe I paid to be here because like I
doing so
am
much
an
work.
employee in this ship. Like they make me clean, they make me cook. I have to follow all these rules. But yeah, this guy.
I can't curse.
I can't curse. No, but this guy just, he just got into some trouble, and it was like the third time, and they were like, "Well, I'm sorry, man, but you gotta head back," and they kicked him
Whoa.
out. Yeah, so
Whoa.
we were 20, then we were 19, and
How old are you when this starts?
I was 19 when I sailed.
Are you
Yeah.
the youngest one, or in my head, you're like a 19-year-old around a bunch of like 55-year-old
grizzled men.
Yeah, like men who are like.
No, it was a bunch of young people. We
Oh,
were
okay,
all- we
okay.
were all-
Okay.
I think the youngest one was 18, and the
Okay.
oldest one was like 22.
Oh.
So
Oh.
So what are the
It's like
vibes
some
on
Love
this?
Island
Yeah,
type
wait.
shit.
So is this like a romance show? So are there any? Yeah, are you finding love on the boat?
I mean,
What else is there to do? You live 10 years in one day, baby.
You
I
live
mean,
Dude, yeah, sex on the seven seas.
Wait, what? Whoa. Nobody was
whoa.
saying anything about that, bro.
there is definitely there's definitely romance in the ship.
Okay.
Not for me though. I was not very lucky in that one. But hey, some of my
Is it
friends didn't have
she's
the
in the
romance
room?
for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
Night watch, middle of the night. two people suspiciously go somewhere. Yeah, crazy
Dang, really?
boat life.
Where
Crazy
do you,
boat life.
How do you hide on a ship?
Exactly. It's very
You
hard
don't.
to hide.
Yeah.
You don't. Everybody knows everything that happens in a ship.
Okay,
Crazy
nice.
stuff.
Okay.
Crazy lifestyle. It's like a reality show. Everybody knows everything. Everybody loves or don't love each other. So yeah, it's
Dang.
All right.
it makes you grow a lot, and it makes you realize, we are all human and we all make mistakes. And we gotta move on, and we gotta sail to the next island.
It
And
does sound like a divorced
dang,
parent telling a kid,
right?
like, look, we still love each other.
We just
sweetie."
love each other from afar. That's what it is.
No, but like, it was like my experience. Like, there are some people that have like, that they really bond with the crew and everything. And I did bond with my crew, but it was not an easy process. Like,
Yeah.
we did have a lot of things that we did not agree on. And, it's always like silly fights for dumb stuff. Like, oh, like, I'm gluten-free and you didn't do this right. And like, or blah, blah, blah. Or like, oh, like, wait, you put your shoe on my bunk. You're terrible. I hate you.
You're like, bro,
Yeah.
our bunks we have the same bug. We're all in the same
Yeah,
place.
it's always silly stuff. Or like, oh, you stole my spoon. Like, literally, like, at some point in the ship, we were out of spoons.
Oh, there's a spoon shortage?
Yeah, there was a spoon shortage, and people were getting mad at each other because like everybody now had their own individual spoon that they had to like
Okay.
take care of.
Okay.
And then it was like, hey, where's my spoon? You took my spoon. Where's my spoon? It's always silly problems like that. But dude, I would not change it for the world. I am so happy I got to have that experience, and maybe I'll do it again after a couple of years, maybe. But
Okay,
I
maybe
would like
after
to
a
cross
couple
the
of years.
Atlantic. That would be one that I would like to do. But yeah, it's a tough lifestyle.
You're just like,
It was, I did.
holding your spoon for dear life.
Well, because I saw this other thing of, and I don't know the word for it, when your ship is attached to this rope but you shouldn't stand close to it, right? Because
Yeah.
because right when it pulls, if it gets super taut, you could get smacked by the
Wait,
rope. You know
what?
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean that happens a lot. Like people get smacked by stuff in ships all the time, and they fall from the ship
They're like,
and man overboard. And
We
yeah,
need
that
to
happens.
destigmatize
I
this.
mean, one time I almost fell from my ship.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was crazy. So basically, every meal we had on board, we had to have that meal on deck. We couldn't eat inside the ship because then we would get bugs.
Of
And
course.
nobody liked bugs except one guy who like he
I
was
like it.
Critters.
Yeah.
Have you seen this caterpillar
no,
before?
that one guy when he came back from the ship, he showed me like a video of like his bag and it was like full of just like interesting bugs.
What the
But,
heck?
But yeah,
It was like,
I'll tell
God,
you,
fuck
there's
Jeffrey,
a
why is he
lot
so many
of
bugs?
there's a lot of interesting people on ships.
Mhm.
I love that guy. If you're listening to the podcast, I love you. I love you so much. But yeah, basically I was on deck and we were sailing and I'm serving myself some food and there's this hot sauce, right? And you know, of course, like I'm Mexican, like it's in my nature to want hot sauce.
Okay.
Right?
It's passive.
It's yes, I need it. So I'm holding on to something, but I really want this hot sauce. So I let go. I open the bottle of hot sauce, and while I'm doing that, the ship just pushes me back. And I literally like almost fell off the ship. Like I was looking like this.
Oh my gosh.
backwards. Like thanks to like a line that saved me, I didn't fall, but it was like it was pretty.
So what happens if you fall? In that moment, if you fall
Well,
off,
you know,
is
if
it
you're
done
in the
for
middle
you?
of the ocean and
Like-
you're sailing and the boat is moving and you fall into the
Yeah.
water,
There's no
I mean,
stopping.
it's pretty messed up. It's
Yeah.
it's not a good situation to be in. Yeah.
Really? No one fell over though.
No one fell. But that almost happened. But you know, the funny thing is, so like this whole drama thing happens. I drop my food on the ground. There's a mess.
The hot sauce spills.
The hot sauce, like it's terrible, right? And like I'm on the ground, people are shocked at what just happened, and then the first thing I hear is, Iñaki, you gotta save the hot sauce. You're the hot sauce man. So like I look at the hot sauce, which is at the edge of the ship, and I start crawling towards the hot sauce, which was very dangerous. Like I'm on the edge of the ship trying to save this hot sauce.
This is what Christopher Columbus was, right? This is what he was doing. This is what he
Yeah,
wanted.
bro.
He was like
Sailing.
This is sailing for that hot sauce, bro.
Bro,
He was
when you're in the ocean, you need that hot sauce, man. The hot sauce, the Chick-fil-A sauce. Yeah.
So
bro.
then what is
So
the best
funny.
thing on like what is for us like maybe at coming home after a long day and scratching that place on your socks? That's what feels the best. When you're on a ship,
Mhm.
what is the best thing?
Oh, the best relief.
What is
the
moment.
best relief? Oh my god, when you get to port after sailing. I mean,
Okay.
like
Oh.
you sail for 3 days.
You guys heard about sailing? You
Get to land. Get to land. It sounds like I hate sailing. No, okay. I do enjoy sailing. It's just I have an interesting relationship with it. Like
With your ex-wife.
it's my
Yeah, yeah.
ex-wife.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, you sail for 3 days straight.
Right.
I mean, sometimes even longer.
Sometimes 10 months even.
Bro, my sister's crazy. She's insane. Like the maximum I did was 3 days. She did like a month of just sailing, which
Whoa.
I do not understand how she did that.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. But like you sail for 3 days straight, which is, you know, it's pretty intense. And like you have no sleep. It's a little bit gross because, you know, you're in the water, you don't really clean that well, and you know, people get sick and they vomit, and it's terrible, and it's hot and it's cold all at the same time.
I love that.
And
You're stinky.
you're stinky, and then someone makes pasta, but it's not good.
Sometimes someone makes pasta. It's good.
Bro.
Sometimes I get scraps. I'm
Guys,
kind of dirty sometimes.
Cooking while you're sailing is insane. Like the knives are moving all over the place, and like you gotta be careful with like you have this like I had this pot of curry this one day,
Okay,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like trying to get it up on deck while the boat is moving,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, I'm just like risking my entire career because if the curry falls on my face and it's gone, and I'm just like like I actually. I don't. It's gone now, but I got burned here in my arm.
Oh
because
no,
of
I
that
can
curry.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can see it if you focus. It was worse before, but like, bro, after those 3 days of intense sailing, when you finally get to port and you see the land and you drop the anchor and you hear the anchor dropping
Bust.
and then you're set and then you can just like lay down under the sun and just like chill. It's the best thing ever. And then you jump in the water. It's so good. And then you have to clean the restrooms. So then it's
all right.
then I'm telling you, it's all of life. Sometimes you're under the sun, enjoying yourself, and then we're going to clean for 5 hours now. So
Dang.
you gotta clean the boat after a long sail. So
The only time you were able to shower was every 3 days when you would get to.
I showered in the ocean.
Oh, duh.
But yeah,
wow.
I mean, if we were sailing, we so fun fact, we didn't have like showers in my ship. We didn't have that. Other
You don't discriminate,
ships-
bro. Hey, I've never been on a boat, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ever?
Not like that, no.
Yeah, but this ship they didn't have showers. So if we were sailing, we couldn't shower. So it was just 3 days straight of like no showering. And when we were like anchored, we showered in the ocean. Like we would jump in the ocean. We would get back on deck. We would use some soap, biodegradable, nature friendly, and then we would jump back into the ocean, and then we would rinse ourselves with 15 seconds of like fresh water.
Ooh, okay.
And that was it. That was like our showers. They were called ocean showers.
Okay.
Ocean shower.
Ocean showers. And when you clean the restrooms, you could take a freshwater shower using the sink. You would like take the sink, you would pull it like this, and then you would shower like that, like right next to the toilet you just cleaned.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, man, it's a
character building
it's an
exercise.
experience. It's an experience. Like thinking back on it, I am so happy that I got to do that because I think it's such a unique thing that I got to do, and I got to learn so much about like people, and seeing people react to that environment. And I feel super proud that I did it. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a long time until I do something like that again because it is tough. It's an adventure, and it puts you on your toes. There are
Wow.
man, when you're in a ship, you get used to like very dangerous situations happening all the
Whoa,
time.
okay.
It's crazy. Like you get like, I almost fell off the ship. Okay, classic.
Save the hot sauce. That's the first thought. Is like.
Yeah, or like, like my friend's vomiting in front of me. Classic. It's just like classic stuff. If anyone ever has the opportunity to go out sailing, do it. Like,
Do it.
yeah, it's like if I could recommend it, 100%. It's not gonna be easy, but that's what makes it fun.
So what's the perfect amount of time? Is 80 days the amount of time, or how?
I mean, I think I think
Like a week, you get the sense of it.
I mean, 80 days is pretty good. I
Okay.
mean, a month at sea is pretty crazy. It's
Okay.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it.
And the
Go
next-
to sea.
And I hear the next escapade is Muay Thai. Now you're.
Yeah, I'm
now
learning
you're-
all this new stuff. Yeah, I'm learning Muay Thai. I'm learning tricking. I'm learning all this stuff. I started going to the gym.
Oh snap!
Dude,
going to the gym.
He's
dude.
really method.
Better
Bro.
than
He's
the
on a
both of
pirate
us,
ship.
bro. Oh my gosh.
Doing tricking. He's fighting.
He's like, I only drink alcohol now. I don't drink blood. And what do you think? How difficult is it? When we were first getting started doing martial arts, I won't speak to Jacob, but it was pretty difficult. Like the of stunts for you, bro.
Sorry?
What's the most fun parts of stunts for you?
The
What's your
most-
favorite thing? Do you like wire work? Do you like fight choreo? Do
Dude,
you like underwater stuff? Do you like
oh my god. I mean, I think stunts are so cool.
Yeah.
I didn't really do a lot of stunt things before until recently. But since
Thing
until
that I
that I
Shaq
can't.
Strong.
until that time that I did
Until
that
that
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
it's good.
Talking about.
Yeah, that's what. No, the podcast is over. Yeah, yeah.
podcast over. No, but yeah, I mean, I really like stunts. I think it's super fun. I think it's it's a good challenge. I enjoy it a lot. I like when they bring character into stunt choreographies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think there's a lot of storytelling in stunts, which I like, and fights are just like the coolest thing ever.
Mhm.
And that's why I've gotten more into martial arts and tricking and all this stuff because I want to be able to do more ambitious action scenes.
Okay.
And I mean, also like my friends have just like
Yeah.
inspired me so much. I mean, like Taz,
He's a maniac.
you guys too with your own work. Like, I just have like many friends around me that are like so good,
Mhm.
and I'm like, man, I want to like be able to, share those really cool fight
Yeah.
scenes with them. So yeah, that's why I'm learning, and I really enjoy it. I never used to do any of stuff like this, like martial arts, tricking. Nah, dude, it was not my thing. I draw, like
Okay.
I draw and I watch movies and I play video games. Like that was
Okay.
that was
Okay.
it, man. I didn't do any sports, but I'm happy that I got into it. It's really cool.
I had the same exact. Jacob is not that way. Jacob does a bunch of sports his whole life. He's always
My whole
been-
life was sports, hiking, surfing,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
He's always been
But
the outdoors man, but I was like you inside most of my life, playing video games, watching movies. But yeah, I had a similar reaction being around Jacob. And
Probably goes to Taz. They're like wire work, Iñaki, hands down. They're like that kid was born for this stuff. He just
All
isn't
right.
afraid to, dude. And they had me hop on a wire, and they're like, yeah. So just we're gonna lift you up and do just do a backflip. And so they lifted me up, and I just kind of did a little backflip. I'm like, okay, now do a front flip. And I was like, okay, cool. And like it's really hard to do when you're just suspended. It's really hard to do a front flip.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, apparently.
No pasa nada.
No pasa
bro.
nada,
no pasa nada, no pasa
Hey,
nada.
don't worry about
Sí
it.
se puede.
Sí se puede.
What do I say? Yo se puede. I can do it.
Yo puedo.
Yo puedo.
Yes.
Yo puedo.
Yes. Sí, señor.
Ah, I'm learning.
Oh,
Claro.
amazing Spanish. Yes.
Just.
I was about to say if it.
Well, they won't even hear that, bro. It's gonna be bleeped. It's gonna be bleeped.
Bleep. All right.
Insane stuff in the podcast.
I'm getting
going on
some
right
thumbs
now.
up.
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
Oh my.
My favorite phrase I've learned out here so far has been "No pasa nada."
No pasa
No
nada.
pasa
What's
nada.
that, bro? What is
I
that?
can-
When would you
I-
use that?
So
Like, give us a situation. Like,
got you. We're walking into F1.
Okay.
There's a police officer there who's got a really big AK-47,
Oh, okay.
and we go reach for his gun to take his gun.
Oh, okay.
He freaks out a little bit. No pasa nada.
Oh, okay.
Everything's fine. Don't worry
so that's
about it.
one scenario.
That's what, or someone's mad at you.
Mhm.
They want to beat you up. You know,
Mhm.
you just accidentally
Classic.
poured a drink on their head or something.
Oh, okay.
Eh, you can apply it to anything.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about
Forget
it.
It's like
about it.
forget about it. We just watched Donnie Brasco too, but no pasa nada is pretty good. I learned a poco,
A poco.
Okay.
a poco,
Sí.
neta,
Oh, that's a good
That's-
one.
neta.
This is the thing, though. Like, you know so much Spanish, you don't give yourself enough credit.
I get nervous whenever I try to speak Spanish. I get so nervous. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck it up.
It's, dude, I get the same thing, and you just have to get over the embarrassment of not knowing the word.
yeah.
Once you're just like, whatever, I don't know, but I'll
Mhm.
keep learning. Then it's easier. But I think the thing that helped me the most was getting to know the word for think.
Oh, think.
Like, yeah,
What is
like,
the word for think?
creo. Or like,
Yeah, yo
Creo?
creo.
like
Yo
it helps
creo?
you. Yeah, it helps you. Like when you start thinking in the language, or you start saying things like
Ah.
"I think this." When you start having beliefs, or start having
Huh?
oh
Jacob.
okay. ¿A cómo?
Hey, how do you say unbutton another button in Spanish?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
How you say what?
Unbutton another
Undress.
button. Undress.
Undress in Spanish?
Yeah, undress.
Jacob, you want to know that word? Undress? I mean, desvestir.
Oh, bro, that's going crazy on Twitter, bro.
No,
Oh, bro,
no,
Oh,
no,
bro.
Don't do
No,
edits
no.
of it. Don't do edits. No.
You already see it. It's gonna be like.
It's desvestir.
Bro, what?
I love that
Wow.
you're a little heartbreaker, bro. You were not that you were telling me. I see it,
You see the heartbreaker in me?
dude.
What
you're
are the
couple
traits
months,
of
a couple months in Mexico,
Mhm.
and then find a love. I'm joking.
find a penguin in South Africa, make a
Wow.
life out there.
Bro, I would marry a penguin any day, bro.
I would marry. Well, penguins, they're all about polygamy, so you'd have to marry a couple of penguins.
Wait, I thought penguins were monogamous.
Yeah, bro, that's a good question. If you had to marry an animal, which animal would you marry?
If I had to marry an animal, Okay.
You raise children. You know, you argue over not buying the low-fat cereal. You know, the animal's like, what? You didn't buy 2% again?
It could be like woof woof woof, or it could be like meow meow meow.
Which one?
I understand it though.
Bro, you go first. I'm
No,
scared.
we just want to know yours.
Okay.
This is not wrong. The question is straight for you,
This is
bro.
for solo maridueña.
Then it's got to be a wolf, bro.
A wolf.
It's got to be a wolf familiar, yeah, bro. Or an octopus. Actually, an octopus.
An octopus?
I love an octopus, bro. Dude, they're smart. They can solve a Rubik's Cube when I can't, bro.
All of the people who love anime who are come here for Iñaki,
Ooh.
they're like,
They're like, oh my god. My favorite animal is hippopotamus.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I would have to marry a hippopotamus.
Okay.
I mean, the cool thing about hippopotamus is that they're really cute, but
Okay.
they are also very aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, so
And
I
very
feel
fast.
and very fast. Yeah, so you know, I will get home from work. My hippo wife would just be waiting for me. Would have some lunch together, some dinner.
what does she make you?
Oh, she's making some classic watermelon something. Hippopotamus love watermelons, right? So and
Again? We got this for the 7th time this week.
and
She's just like,
also because she's a hippopotamus, she has a big belly, so I can just like lay down there. Just like chilling, use it as a pillow, you know,
Okay.
and then you know if someone breaks into the house or something, she will defend me, you know, she
Perfect.
protects me. Yeah, I think it's yeah.
This is
wife
nice.
material.
So what does she get out of the deal?
Yeah, I know.
What
She's
is
like
she?
a matriarchy. She's
Yeah.
also the matriarchy, but also the patriarch. She takes care of you.
Yeah, so what
defends
is,
you,
what's in it for
feeds
her?
you.
Why is she staying with you?
I don't know because you know because we asked the question about what animal you would marry. So
Because she has to be with
she
me.
has to. I don't want to marry a hippo. Like we're in this together. Like I do not want this either. We just have to get along. You know.
You guys are in the same caste system. You like got this arranged marriage.
Oh my god, hippos. Which one would you marry, Jacob? Which animal would you marry? This is
I
a
was-
crazy question. Oh my
I was
God.
trying to.
True.
Yeah, so I feel like if we were to get into an argument and she was acting petty, I might get skunked.
Oh,
And I don't want to deal with that.
yeah.
Like taking a tomato bath once every couple weeks.
Oh
Oatmeal.
no.
But a fox, I guess those also smell kind of bad too. I just found out.
Bro, before we
I mean,
wrap it up.
besides what animal you would be in a relationship with?
That was, I mean, we're moving too quickly in our
We're
relationship,
moving
I
too
think.
quickly.
I have one more question for you because you don't have to talk about this, but we
Okay.
talked about it briefly off the podcast.
Oh,
my god,
great.
what is this gonna be?
This was off the record and you're bringing it on the record?
Exactly. I love
Oh,
doing
great.
I'm terrified.
No.
Let's see.
that. Iñaki.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I-
Yeah, it's a really good story. So it's a good story.
So,
My first kiss. All right. So basically, I was filming a movie,
okay.
and
Ooh.
I was filming that movie in Mexico, and for the final scene of the movie, spoilers, I guess, you know, but for the final scene of the movie, I have to kiss a girl, right?
Okay.
That is like the final.
You're like, I had to. It wasn't up to me.
I have to, right?
The script said it.
The script said
come
it.
over here.
So yeah, basically it was like the last scene of the movie. You know, it was a big moment.
Did you guys film it last up?
Huh?
Did you guys film it last?
Like that was
Yeah,
the
it
last
was.
thing you
It
filmed?
was, it was like one of the last things
Okay.
we filmed.
Oh,
Right? It
wow.
was like big moment, right?
Okay.
And like I tried my best to not have my first kiss being on set. I really tried.
Okay.
I went to summer camp. I was like, "Hey girls, I'm here. What's up?" Nothing happened. I
A
could
week
not.
before, you're like, someone please get me. Please.
Someone
Please get me.
Please,
Okay.
just.
Okay.
But no, I could not do anything about it, and it was time. The day
Okay.
came, right?
So you know that the day is here, obviously.
Yeah,
It's been in the script.
it's been in the script.
You know it's coming up. So do you
Double brush
still
your teeth.
Mhm. So yeah, so I brush my teeth, blah blah blah. I do all the prep, right? I like look at my hand, go like this, right? I like all this stuff, right? So the day of shooting comes, and you know there's like hundreds of people watching, and like my mom is there. She like has her phone out, like Iñaki's gonna kiss a girl for the first time, blah 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 blah.
How old are you?
I was 16.
Okay.
I was 16, and so yeah, basically the scene starts, right? Like right, action, boom. So like I get in there, and the girl gets the girl and
Yeah, every class.
and we start kissing, right? And then it's like, cut. And then director comes and he's like, Iñaki, like, you gotta move your mouth, bro. Like, you're just like standing like this. Just like, like nothing's happening, right? Okay, so like you're a character, man. Like he's a cool guy. Like he knows how to kiss, man. You gotta improve your game.
Okay.
So I'm like,
dang.
okay, I'm gonna get it right this time. So okay,
Oh, great.
and action, second take. we start kissing again, and then I realize that the girl is kind of biting me, right? So I'm like, well, I guess this is how you do it. I guess you gotta bite back. So I bite, and I go like, Ash. And then it's like, cut. And then, what bite me, bro? And I'm like, oh, sorry, you bit me first. Like, what was I supposed to do? You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you know.
But third time is a charm.
Yeah, third time was a charm. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. It worked for the scene.
It works for the scene.
Which is great. We keep it professional.
Mind you, bro. Or maybe the South Africa edition.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
South Africa, of course. We gotta have you back on, bro. But where can the people find you, bro?
Yeah.
What do you want to plug? You got a restaurant you want to shout out? You got a blog?
Yeah, that's right. I am so I'm on Instagram, Iñaki Go. You can find me there. And boop, here it is. Check it out. And yeah, you can also read my blog, which is in my website. I post sometimes.
He posts.
I post.
You do post. You're active.
Yeah. I post on the blog, and you should read it.
Why
Yeah.
do you blog, bro?
Huh?
Why do you blog?
I blog because I love writing. I love writing. I want to be a screenwriter, and I really like I like writing. So I always journal on my own.
Okay.
But I feel like when you write for other people, it's easier to focus on things that are more interesting and maybe more positive and more inspiring. So I feel like when I write for myself, it's just a whole different vibe than when I'm writing for others.
Yeah.
So I really like writing and telling my stories, and it's just my way of showing a little bit more of who
Like, what's the website called?
the URL something
We'll put it
Iñaki
up.
Godoy
Yeah.
something. Yeah, check it out. It's
it'll be
here.
there. It'll be
It's
there.
here. IñakiGodoy.actor. Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Check it out.
Wait.
It's my written blog on my website. It's great. Read it. Comment on it. Maybe you'll do a blog about animals next time, right?
Yeah. Today I met the weirdest.
First podcast.
Today I decided what animal I am to marry.
Octopus, fox, hippo.
Looking for a hippo. Looking for a hippo
Looking for
wife.
hippo wife.
Oh, that would be a good next
Crazy.
vlog.
Hey, bro.
Looking for a
an
hippo
ad?
wife.
Yeah, an ad for your hippo wife.
Oh wow, that'd be a crazy block. Yeah, but I would love to write that. Let's see,
And this guy wants to be a bank robber, bro. So if you're writing any bank robbery movies, bro,
Yeah, let me know.
bro. Let's
Let him
rob
know.
a bank. Like,
Yes!
bro. Why not?
Dude, I
Yeah,
love
bro.
that. You
Love that
propose a
sound.
movie and he's like, let's just do it in real
Let's
life.
just do it, bro. Method. Let's rob
I
a
mean,
bank.
dude,
You
First
are
sailing?
so method. You are so method. Like, not actually. I don't know. Do you do method?
I mean, in some ways, like
I mean, the sailing, the
Yeah,
you know.
it's like a method thing. Yeah, it's my
committing.
Yeah. I do some kind of method, I guess. A very uplifting, positive, very healthy kind of method.
Robbing
Yeah.
banks method.
Robin Banks method. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I love it, Papas. Well, look, thank you so much for coming on, bro. This was half of this episode. Wait, can you bring on? You don't know anything about our next guest, but I
Oh,
want you to
yeah.
introduce him, bro.
Yeah,
Make up.
Just
what
look at this man right here, and can you introduce him to us, please?
Just make up what he does. Just
What does he do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what he does, but if you didn't know what he does,
All right. Thank you guys so much for having me on the Lone Lobos podcast. And now for our next guest, we have the great, the amazing superstar manager, Brandon.
man. Yeah.
He's a great guy. Let me tell you about Brandon. He's a great guy. Yeah. Tell me about it. It's great. Great guy.